It's Declan Sherlock here. Just going out to Martin Nevin there in Mohill. Martin, a couple of weeks back there, myself, you, Martin Moore, Steve McDonough, Bernie McDonough, we were drinking in Martin Moore's house in Mohill. I had about 14, 15 pints of Guinness drank. You jumped up, hit me 2 false boxes, which you shouldn't have done. You were in the wrong. I had nothing said all night. I was minding my own business. I was there having a drink with the boys. We were relaxing. You hit me 2 false boxes, Martin. I jumped up. I said, Martin, I said, you shouldn't have done it. Me and you took into it. Martin Ward jumped in the way and separated the two of us. When he did, Stephen McDonough came running into the garage door. He said, who started it? He said, and started rolling up his sleeves. When he did, I said, I looked at Martin Ward and I said to myself, I looked at Stephen McDonough, apologised for that, and I said, I'm going to fix you. When I did, I ran for Stephen McDonough. Steve McDonough took on out through the door, right? I went into the kitchen, I grabbed the knife. Martin Ward's wife, Bernie McDonough, caught me, took the knife off me, right? You, Martin Nevin, Steve McDonough and Bernie McDonough, right? After Bernie there got the knife off me, you ran out into the driveway of Martin Ward's house. You were roaring for Declan Sherlock to come out. When you did, Martin Ward put you, Martin Nevin, out in your arse with 2 slaps, right? You were still roaring for Declan Sherlock. I came out the front door of Martin Ward's house. The garage door was open. I went in the garage door. I was looking for a weapon. First thing that came in front of me was a lump of timber, a 2x2. There was a screw at the half of it. When I did, you, Martin Nevin, Steve McDonough and Bernie McDonough took on running down the hill out of the estate. Steve McDonough ran through the field, took out over a wall. You, Martin Nevin and Bernie McDonough kept running down the hill and come out the entrance. When they did, I followed Steve McDonough because I thought you were going to come out around the estate and run down to the site, as the site was only at the end of the road. It was on the right hand side of us. It was on the end of the road, and I thought you were going to come around. So when I did, I said that's why I jumped out over the wall, to block you off, right? I got you. I give you a couple of raps into the forehead, into the head with the board. Martin Ward jumped in the way. He pushed me back. He said stop. He said, out of respect for Martin Ward, I stood back. Yeah, Martin Ward had a hammer in his hand. You said to Martin Ward, Martin said, throw away the weapon. Martin threw away the hammer. When he did, I ran over and I picked up the hammer, as I had no idea that Martin Ward had a hammer in his hand, right? I was in my element when Martin threw the hammer, because I went over and picked it up, right? Because I was going to break your brains in a minute. When I turned around, Martin Ward had you stuck inside a hedge and he was punching the brains of you for what you were worth. And he got you in and he pushed up along the road, right? I was still standing back at this stage. You started giving your cheek, right? You said, oh, there's no Sherlock this and there's no Sherlock and that, right? Now, Martin, this is me. I'm no dangerous fiend, right? I tell the God's truth. I'm only normal Joe Soap like everybody else, right? I'm trying to get out of my life and no need for trouble and everything, right? But listen, when I did, Martin Ward turned around, he just looked at me and he said, you know what, Declan? He said, give it to him, right? I lit up like a Christmas tree. I ran for you with a lump of timber in my hand. You turned around and said to me, and I swear on my 2 little children, as 2 of my little twins are above me, that I get a phone call in the morning or within the next week and said that my little children are dying, right? That my letting up in intensive care already, God bless me, said to me, end up in intensive care again, that you turned around, you said them words to me, you said, please don't kill me, you said, right? When you said that, I got in temper and I bust your brains in bits with a lump of timber. You started roaring for Martin Ward. Martin said, please get him away from me, he said, right? Martin Ward put me back, yeah? You took on running up the road. You ran up into PJ McDonough's house up the top of the road, right? When you did, I bit the board off the ground. I cried in temper for to get you. The tears came out of my eyes. I said, just for to get you, right? Martin Ward got me and dragged me up to the house, right? Next morning, I walked into town. Bernie McDonough was up outside his house. I put Bernie and a carpet cut in my pocket. I said, Bernie, I said, tell Martin Nevin, I said, when I get him, I said, I'm going to cut him up in bits. Bernie McDonough turned around and he said to me, he said, do you know what? He said, if you don't put the yoke away, he said, you're going to get us a big jail. I said, I'm willing to go to jail, I said, for any man, I said, thinks to make a fool out of me. I said, Martin, I said, listen, he's like this, Martin, listen, I went up to Leitrim, I went up there on my own, I said, I stood on my own, right? Even though Martin Moore was with me, I said, I was there on my own, right? I couldn't give a fuck for what Nevins or what McDonough's are in fucking Leitrim. Understand, you fucking little shitty ass bastards, alright? There was a fucking smelly shit off you, man. You know what a fucking big smelly shirt, man, a pair of fucking tracksuit bottoms and tracks. What the fucking get out of you, man, you fucking idiot, man. You could do with a fucking power wash, man, a bottle of bleach, you fucking idiot, yeah? And then you're going around saying that you done this and you know, you fucking done that to me, man. You hit me 2 fucking false punches, man, you fucking pit for your fucking idiot, yeah? No fucking one inside Leitrim said try to pull the bluff with me, yeah? But you tried it and you failed. It was the sorriest thing you could have done. You should have let me sleep, yeah? But I'm telling you now, Martin Nevin, get back up in the fucking job, man, and fucking correct yourself and you understand, right, of what you've done, yeah? Don't mind telling people shit. I have messages in my phone from Bernie McDonough, where Bernie McDonough was saying to me that you were afraid to leave the site over me. You were stuck in the trailer around the back room. You were afraid to leave it. You wouldn't go into town to buy yourself 25. You wouldn't go in to collect your dole because you were afraid that I'd get my hands in you and I'd break you up in bits, right? I left Leitrim, and the reason I had to leave Leitrim was because the guards came to Martin Ward's house. Listen to me. Martin Ward was there, right? And his father, Anthony Ward, was there. The guards knocked at the door. Martin Ward's father, Anthony, answered the door, and the guard turned around and said to Declan, said, you have to leave Leitrim, right? I left Leitrim. That's the only reason I left Leitrim. No one put me out of Leitrim. No McDonough, no Nevin put me out of Leitrim. Understand? Yeah, dirty, dribbly bastard, yeah. Now, I'm telling you now, Martin, listen to me, that if I have to land in Leitrim in the morning, yeah, that you will not be safe in the whole of Leitrim. For as big as Leitrim is, you will not be safe in it. I'm telling you now, you'll go back to England as quick as you come out of it. You or any of your family, I couldn't give a shit for. Understand? As I told you already, I'm only an ordinary young fella. I'm no dangerous fiend and no fighting fiend. I wouldn't pull you for a fight because you're not worth fighting. Even though I'd slap the head off you anyway, you fucking little lazy, you're more than of a thing, yeah. But listen to me, Martin Nevin, I'm telling you straight, get back on the fucking job, man, and correct yourself, yeah? And I fucking, you know what you do? You know, but fucking apologise to me, you fucking little lazy, yeah? You're going around, you're apologising there to Martin Nevin, and then you're going back in, backbiting me in, saying you've done this and you've done that. You fucking little ass, shitty ass bastard, yeah? I'm telling you now, Martin Nevin, I'm going to promise you, from the bottom of my heart, and choose my little children, yeah? I'll never see my children again. When then I get my hands in you the next time, I'm killing you the next time. I'm telling you straight. I put you to Mullingar Hospital already. I put Steve McDonough at the hospital. I didn't even touch him, the fucking little shitty ass curry sauce bastard, yeah? You're all in a dirty pack of rapists, molesting children, the whole lot of you dirty paedophiles bastards. That I, my brother's grave, I blow the back out the whole lot of you fucking little idiot. You go on about your business, you clown, you. I'm telling you straight, listen to me, Martin Nevin. I'll meet you again, kid, I promise you.